Welcome back to another Longshot StarCraft 2 broadcast. I am your host, Longshot here. We're going to be casting a 1v1, but we're going to do a little twist here this time. We're going to be doing a pretty much a first-person view of KS Tussin. That's right. Say what's up, Tussin.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
So we're going to be doing a little bit of learning here today on Longshot here. Pretty much, I wanted to do this series. It's going to be learning with Longshot and friends. So right now, we're going to do a TVT right now. And so, Tussin, tell us what's going on here. Like, what are your thoughts on the beginning of this game so far?
The map is really short, and when the map is really short, Banshees are a really good thing to build. So I wanted to open Banshee into Blue Flame Hellion drop.
Okay.
But something bad happens.
Well, we'll get to that later, but normally, like, I mean, this looks pretty standard. I mean, you're going to be getting your supply depot. You're waiting on that 150 minerals to put down your barracks. I can see that you're pretty much going to be going that type of build. So, what is your tech tree in this, like, to reach that goal?
Pretty much, you build the barracks, and then you build the gas, and then you go into the factory, your second gas, and then the starport, so you can start pumping up Banshees.
Okay. So I see that you're scouting around right now, but you're not really like looking at anything. I see that you're like moving towards like the towers, the sides of your natural base, also the entrance of the enemy base. What was that for? You just
You want to hit the Zelnaga tower just to see if there's any shenanigans going on. And the reason I clicked on the mineral patch on the other side was just in case there was a unit trying to block my scout from coming in. There's a trick called the mineral trick, where a probe or drone or an SCV, when they click on a mineral patch, they'll pass through regular units.
Yeah. Okay. And like normally that'll just like get the unit away from the attacking unit, right?
Yeah, and you can get into the base.
So now you have a scout in your base. He sees everything that you're doing. You're gonna get rid of that SCV as quickly as possible, or?
Well, I trapped that SCV in my base on purpose. It already got into my base, and I wanted to get that kill because it's a mirror match. So theoretically, for every SCV he has, I have an SCV. If I can kill one of his, I'll be slightly ahead. So I delayed my orbitals very slightly to trap that SCV in my base on purpose.
Right, and right now you are throwing your factory down, getting the double gas, and also now are you going to be poking at the front, or?
Yeah, the way I do this build is I get 5 Marines and 1 Hellion, and I poke the front to kill as many Marines as I can, because again, I'm going Banshee, and the only thing that can shoot up early game is the Marines. So if there aren't any Marines, then the Banshee will get a bunch of kills.
Nice. And since you're getting the double gas, are you going to be going the cloaked Banshee, or are you just going a Banshee rush?
Usually I only go one Banshee and I switch it. I switch the factory and the starport to start getting Blue Flame Hellion.
Okay.
I just kind of want them to freak out, make turrets. Sometimes they make like 5 or 6 turrets, which is like it's a command center, and like it's a lot of minerals for somebody to like put turrets up.
Right. And see that you throw down the scan, you're seeing that he's got the factory with the tech lab on there, and so he's going to be going some, I guess a marine tank build?
I assume that, but at the same time, I thought there was a hidden starport, so I was a little bit wary about it. This is why I go and attack them as fast as I can, just to make sure there isn't anything weird going on.
Right, and you also have the 2 towers. Can you like tell us why you're taking both towers instead of the one that's next to your base?
I want as much vision as possible. I want to see any scouts that are coming across, or if he has a fast attack coming. I want to see it so I can put down a bunker.
Okay, so now you've just switched off the starport and the factory. I guess you're going to be getting that Banshee, but instead of that Banshee, you're building a Raven.
That was an accident.
Okay. I just thought to myself, I'm like, does he want early detection against nothing? But this is an interesting poke right now.
Yeah, this poke almost does no damage, but I at least saved the Hellion, which I use for scouting later on.
Okay. Yeah, you've lost a lot of Marines right there.
Yeah, and I thought I was okay because I'm like, oh, a Banshee's coming, so
Okay.
And then you're gonna hear Raven Online in a minute.
Yeah, here comes that Raven.
Uh, at
How
this
did,
point,
yeah, how
at
did
this
you feel
point,
about that?
yeah, I was freaking out because I saw a tank and a lot of Marines, and I thought I was gonna die. So you're gonna see me throw down like 2 bunkers, like right quick, and get siege as fast as I can, and a Viking. Uh, the whole point of defending this, like the core of defending this, is the Viking, is getting the air superiority, because the tanks need the vision in order to shoot far. So if I can take away that vision, my tanks will be better, even though I have less.
Yeah, because you did see a lot of Marines and siege tanks, so having that vision, I guess, is very, very key for the range of those tanks. But you're also getting your command center. So can you tell us a little bit of why you're choosing to get this command center?
Because if I do defend this and I have a command center, I'm automatically super ahead. Because I know for a fact he does not have a second base. This is a one basing build. And I would have more SCVs, I'll have an expansion, therefore I can macro more later on. So all I have to do is defend this.
Okay. So I can see that you did not cancel that bunker. There's 100 minerals gone. You know, and you're kind of up against the ropes right now. You know, I like that you're throwing down those auto turns. Those auto turns can really take a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think they can take like 3 volleys or so, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, and right now they're just like whittling down the Viking force that's like overhead. Now, right now your Viking is getting that. So once this Viking goes down, you're safe.
I'm completely safe. There's absolutely nothing you can do.
Interesting. And yeah, it looks like he's packing up, getting ready to go back. So you've defended this push. Very, very nice.
I didn't lose any SCVs. The only thing I lost was Viking and 2 supply depots, I believe.
Yeah, in that bunker.
Yeah, in the bunker.
So, but yeah, I mean, you did this very well. I mean, you have really good chaos management, especially like if you have like people knocking at your front door. So you send this, I guess, this SCV to scout, but you see that they're still out there. What's your next move on this?
I'm just gonna inch forward. Again, I have more air than him, so there's nothing he can do about this. He can stay there all he wants, but
okay.
Eventually my tanks will inch forward and kill him.
Right, and okay, so and you guys, I guess you're repairing yourself, like
yeah.
The SCVs there.
Yeah, I repaired the Viking.
Viking, there you go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I'm gonna transition into mech now because I saw tank marine, and the hard count of that is mech. 100% of the time, if the meching player is playing correctly, they will always beat bio.
So if you see a bio army, the counter is to just straight up tech, and to mech.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because if he does get marauders to kill the tanks, I have Raven. I can build Ravens for point defense drone, and the marauders will do no damage. I'm making blue flame Hellions, so if he has marines, it doesn't really matter because they'll just burn them all up.
Okay.
And they can't get near me because I have tanks, and because I'm not building as many dropships, I will have more Vikings.
Okay, yeah, I can already see that. You got the 2 factories pumping out tanks and blue flame Hellions.
Yep. And I'm about to do a drop with the Hellions.
Now you get this. I guess you just put down this engineering bay, but you're going mech. Is this mainly for turns?
What I wanted was a sensor tower, because later on in mech, the tanks are forward from your base, and it's hard for you to move around. So if I could get that extra vision to see if he's dropping me or not, it really helps.
Mm-hmm. And I see that you sent, I guess, what's it called, a medevac over off to the left-hand corner. Now I know we're looking at your vision here. I know that you're not looking at it right now because you're macroing, but it has like what, 4 blue flame Hellions inside
it has
right now?
3, I believe.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess you're just going to be doing a little bit of a harass.
Oh yes.
So let's say, so at this point in the game, you have no vision, you have no idea if he's expanded. So what is this gonna do for you?
I'm trying to kill as many SCVs as I can, which I kill a bunch. And I'm looking at his base. I can see all his buildings, and I managed to save most of the Hellions, so I can use them later.
Yeah, that's a lot of SCVs being taken out. You only lost one Hellion in that engagement. So you have a good aspect of like what he's building in his main, but you still is your assumption right now that he's already expanded?
Oh yeah, I believe he has his second base. Otherwise, because if he didn't, he would have tried to attack me a second time, which would have failed. But usually that's what would happen when somebody all-ins. If the first all-in doesn't work, there's a chance that there could be a second one. So since he hasn't attacked me for a while, you could safely assume that he had expanded.
Okay. And also, I'm not sure of this, but did you scan the gold over at his base?
I just wanted to make sure he didn't double expand.
Okay, because I saw that you scanned there, but you didn't like look there.
Oh, I did. I looked there really fast and went back to what I was doing.
Oh, okay. I guess it didn't show on this because I didn't see it. But yeah. So now you're getting your third.
I'm getting my third. I'm also dropping on the right side. I'm going to drop towards the tasteless secret hallway, and I'm going to try to kill some more SCVs.
Okay, but we have a huge army up in the top left-hand corner of your base. Are you going to cancel this third?
I did.
Right
Yeah,
now?
yeah. I canceled that.
Okay.
That one I remember.
Yeah. Okay.
So now I know I'm safe. He can't hit my refinery. He can't get close to me because of the PDD.
Okay. Yeah, and let us know like what that point defense drone does as well. Like what other units can it?
The PDD can stop Viking missiles, Thor air missiles, and Marauder shots.
Nice. So right now you're pretty much safe against any type of hard bio and any type of air that's going to be coming at you.
So right now I know his army's up there, and I know it's not in front of his base, so I can kill many SCVs at this point.
Okay. Yeah, you're moving in with those 4 Blue Flame Hellions. And oh my gosh, he doesn't have any of those, all those SCVs were completely lined up for you.
Exactly.
Oh wow, that's rough. And you're only losing 3 Hellions. Oh, you almost lost the 4th one. But damn, oh, that was crazy.
So I see him run away. As soon as I see him move out, I will start getting my third and killing the gold rocks.
I see.
Because I'm already ahead. I know I'm ahead. I want to get further ahead.
Nice. Okay. So, and you also have, I guess, this building in the middle. Can you tell us a little bit about that? I guess that's the barracks.
Yes, the barracks. What's smart. The smart thing to do if you have a building that's not doing anything, you want it to do something. For example, this barracks, I'm going mech. I'm not making Marines, so it's not gonna hurt me to use it to scout around. So let's say I do lose both the towers, right? I can move that barracks left and right to see if I can take the towers back or if he has an army there. So
okay. So what if he gets like a lot of Vikings and just takes out that building? Like, does that hinder you in your tech?
Not really, because I already have the maximum amount of factories I can have right now, and all I have to do is spend another 150 minerals to get another one. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that you're already putting down another starport and getting another factory. You're also getting your double armory, so I'm assuming you're getting the 2 upgrades.
No, I'm actually getting air upgrades and ground weapons.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that. Like, why did you choose that?
The reason I'm getting the air weapons is because usually when I get my third and I know I have air dominance, I will go to battle cruisers immediately. And you can see me build the core right now.
Oh, there it is.
It's in my main base.
Nice. So, so you decided to go battle cruisers in this? Like, what,
yeah.
Is it because you're just so far ahead right now?
No. Actually, TBT battle cruisers are very good as long as you have the Viking advantage.
Now, did you choose battle cruisers because they're just good against bio, or?
Oh, they just don't die.
They just don't die. Okay. So now you have that. Also, that I forgot to mention, but you also have that sensor tower in the bottom right-hand corner of your main, and so you just want to prevent any type of drops on the right-hand side of your base.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why.
Because tanks are immobile, basically. So you need as much vision as you can, as you can get, so that nothing weird kills you. I also have a tank in my base just in case.
Okay. Yeah, and right now it looks like you're going to be dropping.
I actually forget about this drop being there, and he already moves his SCVs.
So he sees it, but yeah.
But it's still effective because I'm keeping him in his base.
Okay.
He needs to keep units in his base when there's a harass because obviously the Hellions can still do damage.
Right.
And because of my vision, I see this drop ship towards the left side, and I kill it right away. It doesn't even drop a Marine.
Oh wow, that's gotta be rough for him. I mean, was that? Let's go check to see it. It was full of Marines.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a lot of minerals just gone. That's gotta be rough for him.
At this point, I'm gonna send units to all the non-taken bases, so that I can see when he takes a base.
Okay. Because currently, right now, I mean, he doesn't. He's only on 2 base. You're on 3 base. You could be taking your 4th, in that sense. But very nice placement on that tank. I like that. So they're not able to take out the tower. You take out the medevac. Wow, and the tank just like decimates that turn.
That's because I took out the medevac as soon as possible. Without the healing, the Marines are basically it's paper.
Yeah, they're very fragile if they don't have their medevacs.
And I didn't check, but I believe that his Marines are at 0-0 still.
So I also see you dropping supply depots. Like you're not building any more supply depots, but you're using your energy to from your command center to get more
Yeah,
supply.
that's because my macro wasn't as good as it should have been. So I have a lot of minerals. I don't need to mule, really. So instead, I could just drop down supplies and make more stuff quickly.
Okay, and we already see a little bit of a push on the left-hand side here.
And that's the reason why you don't run Marines into tanks.
Yeah, I guess you didn't
Yeah,
decimate it.
I didn't even.
You didn't
see
even
it.
look.
No, I didn't even look.
Wow. That's. And now you see the. So, why didn't you look? I mean, did you just know that you were in good?
Okay, well, my tank placement was in a line, and you want your tanks in lines. The reason for that is you want them to all shoot at the same time, and if they are shooting all at the same time, there's no way he can run up and like stim and try to kill me, because there's so many tanks. It doesn't matter how many Marines he has. Without any sort of like buffer for them, they're all just gonna die no matter what, basically.
Interesting. So you're putting down this point defense drone right now, and are you gonna be? Is this
I'm
mainly
actually
for the Vikings?
Yeah, it's mainly for the Vikings. I'm actually waiting for my my
amazing.
battlecruiser to come.
Oh, I see. And that really wow, that really changes the tie between a Viking and a Viking fighting.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
So I see that you're also getting your 1-1 upgrades up, or 1 upgrades for air and ground. So you mainly go attack upgrades. You're not getting a lot of armor upgrades.
Well, mech already has armor, so it's not a necessity, unlike bio, to get the armor as quickly as possible.
Okay. So this is pretty much like, you know, Mexican standoff right now, just between you and him, since you like have all of your forces up in the front, taking out all of his air. But that battle cruiser, gets away. But the fact that you've got all those all those tanks in the back and pushing up with those Marines, you're already 5K and he leaves the game. I mean, I guess this just pretty much shows that your macro, your unit composition, everything was just in line, and you really just needed to hang back and just take out his air defense.
Yeah, well, see, this game, I made a huge blunder in the beginning of the game, but I still made it work. And I used that Raven the whole game. If you notice, that Raven never died. And that was one of the most important things to the game. Another important aspect of this game is my scouting. I made sure he didn't have a third. I pushed forward when I was safe, and I knew I was safe because I had this vision. I had the 2 watchtowers. I have a unit close to each base. I was continuously dropping, making sure that when he was far ahead, for him to stay far, or not ahead. I'm sorry, behind. I made sure he stayed behind.
Well, that's, I mean, a great game. I mean, honestly, like that's a great example of what a Terran player is thinking during a TVT battle. So, thank you for like coming here and hanging out and letting us get the inside scoop of what you're thinking during your games, because this is great info for the people that are like learning how to play Terran.
Yeah.
Well, once again, guys, do you have anything else you want to mention?
Maybe next time we watch some of my dropship micro and get profiles.
Yeah, and we can also do more of these, learning with Longshot, series or videos. So, thank you guys for watching. Also, we're also doing a tournament. It's going to be at the KillShotStarcraft.com website. K Tussin is currently in that tournament, so if you guys want to check him out, he'll be in that tournament. Also, if you also want to check out my YouTube channel, which you guys should be already watching because it should be on there. Also, if you have any replays, send them to longshotstarcraft@gmail.com. And once again, guys, thank you for watching. And K Tussin, thank you for joining me.
No problem.
And well, guys, we'll check you guys next time. Peace.
Bye bye.